तमसो माँ ज्योतिर्गमय, अज्ञान के अंधेरे से ज्ञान के उजाले की ओर चलें। जो ज्योति ज्योतिष के रूप में स्वयं ईश्वर ने हमको दी है, उस ज्योति की ओर चलें, ज्ञान की ओर चलें। एस्ट्रोवर्स, एस्ट्रोलॉजिकल स्टडीज ट्रेनिंग एंड रिसर्च ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, एम्पावरिंग द जनरेशन। नमस्कार, माई सेल्फ निशा शर्मा in conversation with Shri Rishi Shukla ji. Jyotish is not just about to predict future and to know the fortune of someone, but it guides us to choose the correct option out of many in present. It helps us to design our future, to design our destiny. Rishi ji.
Namaskar. Welcome to Astroverse, a place for awareness, knowledge and learning. We know that all of us, each individual and the society, always tries to progress, better our lives, add value to our human journey. Each life is also facing several challenges like relationships, success, fame, health, to name a few. To know the future is the eternal human quest. To improve our future is also the very essence of human existence. We are in an age of accelerating change. In this period, this is one of the most challenging of human efforts. Also, as Nisha ji rightly said, we want to make the correct choices and decisions for this purpose. We all want to know what are the ways of the unknown future. It is here that astrology or Jyotish emerges as one of the most important tools of divination or to know the uncertainties of the future. We are aware that there have been astonishing scientific discoveries in the last 1 century. Starting with the Hubble telescope in 1929, we know that the universe is not really a universe. It is actually a set of multiverses. It has several dimensions about which we still know very still. There are huge cosmic and galactic cycles and patterns, some of which are visible, some of which are not. It leads us to believe that in this set of multiverses, there is one Astroverse. In our humble way, this is an effort to connect us all to the infiniteness of the cosmos, the superconsciousness of the Creator, or the supermind as was seen and said by the seer Sri Aurobindo.
Rishi ji, we have a long list of questions such as who we are, why are we as we are we making the correct decisions, what are the obstacles to our success, why don't relationships form and sustain, can we find the right approach to understand what is the best purpose of my life, is there any way which can define me and allow me to do my best? These and so many such questions give rise to anxiety and apprehensions. Where are these answers?
It is in this complex area which you just mentioned that the most ancient craft of astrology or Jyotish becomes relevant. In Gita, Krishna कहते हैं, I am the Mrikshira of all months. Mrikshira is a constellation visible in the sky. This establishes the ancientness of our timekeeping and calendar linking to the celestial events. Jyotish is a part of the 6 Vedangas, which are almost as old as the Shruti of the Vedas. हम जानते हैं कि वेद हमारे प्राचीनतम ग्रंथों में से हैं और यह श्रुति पर आधारित है, एक ऐसी ज्ञान की धारा है जो अलौकिक है, दिव्य है और इसे ऋषियों की वाणी से हम तक पहुंचाया गया। ज्योतिष शिक्षा, छंद, व्याकरण, निरुक्त, कल्प के साथ मिलकर 6 वेदांगों का एक समूह बनाता है। Jyotish thus forms the very integral part of communicating the wisdom and knowledge of Vedas. It gets an importance just like the language and constructs the divine thoughts which flow from human knowledge. Actually, it is the necessity of understanding time or Kal, which brings about Jyotish more significantly. The flow of time is best described as Kalo Ashvatah Vahati, meaning time flies like a horse. It's a swiftly moving flow. The measurement of time from its most early times is through timing events up in the sky. The expanded multiverses, billions of light year distant galaxies, the fixed stars and the moving planets of solar system, they all interact with the flowing time or Kal to produce some likely answers.
Ji. The Charak Samhita, which is an ancient treatise, also speaking of human health, wellness and happiness, and also the origin of Ayurveda says, Yatha Brahmande Tatha Pinde. As is the universe, so is the body. Separately, most civilizations and cultures came to similar conclusion, be it the Greek, Latin, Chinese or the Arabic.
बिल्कुल ठीक कहा आपने निशा जी. As above, so below. This is a recurring theme in almost all cultures. The Greek spoke of the macrocosm and the microcosm. जो यूनिवर्सल है और जो पर्टिकुलर है वो भी इसी के समान है. Obviously, the ability to observe events in the skies, the fixed stars, the moving planets and the patterns in human lives is almost as old as the civilization itself.
बिल्कुल सही बात है. हर क्षण परिवर्तनशील है. Because all cosmic bodies are constantly in movement. Also, व्यक्ति अपने आप में बहुत विलक्षण है. हर क्षण विलक्षण है, हर क्षण अलग है. फिर भी बड़े ही आश्चर्य की बात है कि ज्योतिष से हम कैसे ऐसे सूत्र बना लेते हैं जो किसी के व्यक्तित्व को बहुत अच्छी तरह से, बहुत अच्छे ढंग से परिभाषित कर देते हैं. मुझे लगता है और हम में से लगभग सभी ज्योतिषियों को लगता है कि यह मात्र गणित से संभव नहीं है. यहाँ हमको अपने अंदर की दिव्यता को लेकर आगे बढ़ना होता है.
क्या बात कही आपने निशा जी. ज्योतिष has a caveat, a warning that its effect gets changed along with desh, kal, patra, thereby implying that the current social and cultural milieu and the individual will have to be taken into account before interpreting the energy of the graha or the stars. It is this Jyotish with which we are going to introduce you to. Also, as Nishaji said, each individual is unique and so is each moment of time. Therefore, the answers for each individual have to be different and unique. This makes Jyotish most difficult and complex. However, there are patterns of energies which are able to give some likely answers and navigate through this maze of astro symbols. The inner thoughts and knowledge of ours, which is also termed as intuition, जो आपने कहा जो दिव्यता और अलौकिकता आपके अंदर है, वह जब तक हम नहीं साधते तब तक हम ज्योतिष के अधिकांश उत्तरों को शायद नहीं दे पाएंगे. परंतु to be able to channelize this intuition is not everybody's ability. One in a million can probably find it. हमें ये ज्ञात है निशा जी कि आप इस समय बहुत ही सटीक पूर्वाभास लगाकर उत्तर देती हैं ज्योतिष के सूत्रों से. पर प्रोबेबली अगर हम लोग जो ऑर्डिनरी मोर्टल्स हैं, हम लोग वहाँ तक नहीं भी पहुँच पाएंगे तो भी हमारे पास में ऐसे ज्योतिषीय सूत्र हैं जो हमको अलाउ करेंगे, दे विल अलाउ अस टू अंडरस्टैंड अवर सेल्फ, द फ्लो ऑफ टाइम, our direction and our efforts. So, it is simply worth an attempt to understanding this phenomena.
जी, आखिर हमारे दायित्व क्या हैं? What is my destiny? What efforts I need to unlock the potential of my destiny? What I cannot change and need to accept with serenity?
This is a very complex thought. We have always struggled to find the right balance between the destiny and the free will, your own human effort. Jyotish does not have final answers here, but it can give you some hints. Such though is the infinite beauty of astrology that over millenniums it has only got more fascinating, and it allows us to understand human personalities, human lives, and the flow of future at large. Jyotish, we have seen, is a Vedanga, one of the 6 ways to prepare and equip ourselves with the right skills to do our best in this journey of life. For our purpose, this universe is limited to the Astroverse. The knowledge of and application of Jyotish can empower an entire generation, and this is what we at Astroverse seek to do. We seek to inform, create awareness, do research, teach and give training. Each of one is welcome to join us.
जी, जीवात्मा की प्रत्येक नई यात्रा कर्म बीज व संस्कार के अनुसार अपनी विशेष समय रेखा पर प्रारंभ होती है। प्रत्येक क्षण में ब्रह्मांडीय ऊर्जा की विशिष्ट शक्ति धाराएं किसी न किसी एक मुख्य बिंदु पर एक निश्चित परिमाण एवं निश्चित तीव्रता से मिलती हैं। इसी बिंदु पर किसी मनुष्य का जन्म होता है। इसी क्षण में निर्धारित हो जाता है कि यह ब्रह्मांडीय ऊर्जा की शक्ति धाराएं भविष्य में किस ओर चलेंगी एवं इस समय रेखा पर चलने वाले जीवन को किस प्रकार प्रभावित करेंगी। अन्वेषक महर्षियों ने इन ऊर्जा प्रवाह के विभिन्न आयामों को एक सीमांकित किया और इनका निर्धारण करने का प्रयास किया। 27 नक्षत्र, उनके 4 चरण, 7 ग्रह और 2 छाया ग्रह और 12 राशियों में उसको सीमांकित करने का प्रवाह किया। इनकी ऊर्जा प्रवाह के परिणामों का पूर्वानुमान लगाने का सफल प्रयास भी किया। एस्ट्रोवर्स एस्ट्रोलॉजिकल स्टडीज ट्रेनिंग एंड रिसर्च ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का उद्देश्य है कि ऋषियों की उस वाणी की मौलिकता को ज्योतिषीय सूत्र के रूप में खोजकर प्राचीन ज्योतिष ज्ञान को वर्तमान काल व परिस्थितियों के अनुरूप वैज्ञानिक परिवेश में रखते हुए युवा व समाज कल्याण के लिए उपयोगी बना सकें। इस ज्ञान बोध व परीक्षण की प्रक्रिया में आप सबका साथ अपेक्षित है।
धन्यवाद। आपको हम इस एस्ट्रोवर्स में स्वागत करते हैं और हम इस चर्चा को आगे जारी रखेंगे। धन्यवाद।